Nice double team. Here's Felder. Finds Putney, the high arcing three. Rims out.
It's been kind of a trend for Valentine, though, right? Doesn't he play poorly in the first half, and then second half he really turns it on and becomes a factor, a lot more aggressive to shoot the ball.
Dinwiddie, nice drive and kick to Morgan on the baseline. He can't find it, and the Bulls' shooting woes continue. You wonder if Pete Myers gets Bobby Portis back in the ball game sometime soon, along
Can't
with
ask for a better shot than that, Mark.
Felder with the three.
12 points now for Felder. He has not missed a shot. He and McRae, as a matter of fact, are 8 for 8 for 22 points.
K.
4 for 4 from downtown.
Generously listed at 5'9", but playing large right now. A 9-0 run for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they lead when we come back to Las Vegas. Samsung NBA Summer League from Las Vegas. Mark Jones, John Barry, Cassidy Hubbard. A look at these two guys for the Cavaliers. Picture perfect from the field so far. 8 for 8, including 4 for 4 from downtown. And Cleveland with a 13-point lead. Nice sideline out of bounds run, but Suleiman couldn't cash in.
Bulls still not scored in the quarter. Going on 4 minutes.
Bobby Portis still on the bench, along with Denzel Valentine. How do coaches balance the whole winning versus developing your players and getting the requisite Summer League experience?
Well, I'm going to imagine that they sit down with their head coaches who are here watching, and they have a little bit of a game plan of how many minutes they want to go. But hey, I think Pete Myers and Phil Handy are trying to win. So I think we're going to see Portis, Felicio, Valentine, all their guys that got them off to a good start. It's the second unit that really has gotten taken behind the woodshed as they finally get a bucket to go.
Patrick Miller, the 6'1" Bulldog from Tennessee State. And I mean Bulldog in a literal sense, folks.
Guns.
He just gets to the bucket.
Man, does he have some pipes.
He slapped together pretty good.
You think?
Stockton.
Oh, he almost got that to go.
Yeah, nice reverse layup by Michael Stockton.
Well, there's David Stockton too, right?
Yeah. Had some time with Sacramento. He's going to go to the foul line, and looking at that, it's 11-point lead.
And here comes Bobby Portis.
Hey, catch some great 3-on-3 basketball action, music, and art this summer at Do NBA 3X. Admission is free. For information on the schedule and NBA player appearances, follow us at Do NBA 3X.
Doesn't Russell Westbrook do some Mountain Dew stuff?
Great commercials.
Like he needs Mountain Dew? Seriously.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
If you can get the energy that he has, then get yourself some Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Mountain Dew uses Russell Westbrook for energy.
Right.
That jumper a little bit short by Patrick Miller. And Russell going to be flying alone without Kevin Durant this year. Felder off the mark from downtown. What'd you make of Commissioner Adam Silver's remarks regarding super teams?
I agree. I mean, and not that a free agent can't do what he wants, and I respect the decision of Kevin Durant. He wants to win a championship. It's a pretty good place to pick, but as far as the league, to me, and I always sit around with friends and guys I work with and say, how many true stars do we have in the league? I'm talking about a guy that I know every single night, 82 nights a year, can win me a game by himself. How many? I mean, is there a dozen?
5 maybe?
No, we have a dozen. I get about a dozen, okay? Maybe 15, some fringe guys as Dinwiddie gets fouled. So if I get guys that join up, I got 30 teams in the league, right?
Right.
I don't need 3 of them on one team because there's not that many to go around. I looked around the league this year. I just thought there was a bunch of mediocrity. How many teams did you really think could have won an NBA title? A handful?
Stretching it probably 5.
San Antonio, Oklahoma City, Cleveland, Golden State, Clippers had they been healthy. Is there anybody else?
That's 4.
That's 5.
5. Yeah,
I mean,
5.
Yeah. Right. you think the Atlanta Hawks could have won an NBA title? You think Toronto could have won an NBA
a
title?
healthy Miami might have been interesting, you know, with Bosch.
To win it? I mean, it's a big. To be a factor is one thing, but to win it. So my point being, I don't want these guys to join up. I want.
But even when you do join up, it doesn't guarantee that you win a championship.
It doesn't, but it guarantees me that I don't want to go watch a team that has no stars on it.
Yeah. Well, OKC had 2 of the top 5 players in the league and didn't win this year.
I get it, but Russell Westbrook's heading out of there from what I understand. So how attractive is OKC to watch if you have no Russell Westbrook and no Kevin Durant? Not very.
It's going to be a major adjustment for Billy Donovan this year. Down in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Major.
Wow, you talk about getting the rug pulled out from under you.
One and done for him.
Oh, my goodness. And what a job they did. Look, they had Golden State beat. They should have won that series.
Andre Iguodala said recently that they were the best team this year.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to say that with Cleveland beat you.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. That would have been an intriguing final OKC-Cleveland. Right? I mean, who would you have favored in that series? Probably Cleveland, I guess.
Off the steal, here comes Chicago, and Valentine back in the ball game. Chicago trying to creep back in, down 13. Suleiman missing from long range again. Wiggins cross court. They run Putney off the 3-point line, and that was a very difficult pass. Never made it to Simpson. Of course, of the changes with the Cavaliers this year, mentioned them. Dellavedova gone. Sasha Khan gone. Mozgov gone to Los Angeles. In are Dunleavy and Chris Anderson, still to be re-signed. LeBron James, J.R. Smith.
David Griffin said J.R. Smith will be returning. So we will see. I wonder what's the holdup.
Great question, JB.
All that money is pretty much dried up. Look, Cleveland is already over the tax, so they have bird rights on J.R. Smith, which means they can sign him to whatever they want. It's just that they're going to have to pay some luxury tax. They paid a ton of it this year. But I expect him to be back in the fold. What do you pay a guy like that with all this money that's going around? If Matt Dellavedova, who wasn't even in the rotation at the end of the year, got $9 million, JR's got to be seeing some dollar signs in his eyes.
You would think. Suleiman on the break. That's going to be a foul against her Dominic Pointer out of St. John's as we take a look at the Cavaliers roster. Richard Jefferson, what about that about face that he made moments after winning the championship inside the locker room? He said he was going to retire and then comes back and re-signs. Can't blame him, right?
Maybe just a ploy, maybe a little ploy, like, hey, I'm leaving. A little dang with a carrot out there. Well, he got a 2-year deal. He'll probably play 1, I would assume. And then...
Boy, was he a factor on the finals.
He absolutely was. And he's really made himself into a 3-point shooter, a guy that really didn't shoot the ball at all from the perimeter when he was with the Nets. Remember the runs they made into the finals with Jason Kidd and Byron Scott. I think back-to-back title or NBA Finals appearances.
Good finish there by Bobby Portis to cut the lead below 10 finally for the Bulls. Under 3 minutes to go.
Oh, you see, you put your guys back in the game. It's Portis, Felicio, Valentine, and they're getting themselves right back into the game.
Yeah, 3 guys who are going to be rotation players this year for the Bulls.
Yeah.
Little side pick and roll. Felder whips it cross court.